How $4 of a basic drugstore liquid can outperform a certified technician is something the industry calls impossible, but the data from the Right to Repair Association and independent hardware engineers shows a jarringly different reality. Everyone is saying that once your screen starts flickering or the touch response dies, the digitizer is blown and a unit is e-waste. The corporate narrative is simple. Modern tech is a sealed black box, and any attempt to fix it yourself will only finish it off. But the data shows that nearly 40% of dead touchscreens aren't actually broken. They are simply suffering from micro-oxidation or contact fatigue at the ribbon cable interface. You aren't paying $500 for a new screen. You are paying a 10,000% premium because you've been told that a microscopic layer of dust or oil is a terminal hardware failure. Today, I'm going to show you how a $4 bottle of high-percentage isopropyl alcohol uses the solvent evaporation principle to resurrect dead hardware, and why the tech giants are terrified of you owning a Q-tip. In this video, we are going to test 3 specific claims about the forbidden alcohol hack. First, I'm going to break down the chemistry of solvent displacement, how a liquid can actually be the safest thing for your electronics if it's the right one. Second, I'll show you the raw data on planned obsolescence, specifically how unfixable connectors are designed to fail just as your warranty expires. And finally, I'll walk you through the capillary flush technique to clean internal ribbon cables without even fully dismantling the device. I'll show you the raw hardware data, and more importantly, I'll show you exactly how this is going to impact your personal tech portfolio and your monthly bills by the end of the month. We are moving past the disposable culture and into the era of total hardware ownership. If you're tired of being told your $1,000 device is a paperweight because of a glitch, this is your roadmap. The global consumer electronics repair market is shrinking by design, while the replacement market has surged to over $600 billion. Corporations have transitioned from soldering to pressure-fit connectors and adhesive-heavy designs. Pressure-fit ribbon cables rely on a perfectly clean, microscopic connection between gold-plated pins. Over time, heat cycles from your battery cause off-gassing from internal adhesives, which creates a microscopic, non-conductive film over these pins. So what does this off-gassing actually mean for you? It means your device isn't broken, it's just insulated. The signals can't jump the gap because of a film thinner than a human hair. When you pay $500 for a new screen, the technician often just unplugs and replugs the cable, inadvertently scraping off that film, and pockets your $500 for parts you never actually needed. Isopropyl alcohol, specifically 91% or 99%, is non-conductive and has an incredibly high vapor pressure, meaning it evaporates almost instantly without leaving a residue. This is the solvent evaporation technique. When you apply the alcohol to a dead contact point, it acts as a solvent that dissolves the non-conductive oils in oxidation. Because it has low surface tension, it wicks into the tightest spaces of a ribbon cable connector, lifting the debris, and then disappears into the air, leaving only pure metal-to-metal contact. What does this mean for your monthly bills? It means the tech replacement cycle is a scam you can opt out of. If you can fix a dead tablet or phone for the cost of a $4 bottle of alcohol that lasts for years, you're essentially giving yourself a $500 tax-free stimulus check every time a device glitches. You are no longer a user at the mercy of the Genius Bar. You are a hardware owner with a $4 master key. If you want fact-checked analysis like this that strips away the sealed box panic and gives you the tools to defy planned obsolescence, take 2 seconds to hit subscribe. The industry relies on your fear of liquid damage. They put those little white stickers, LCI sensors, inside to scare you, but there's a massive difference between conductive tap water and non-conductive 99% isopropyl. The forbidden technique? It's called the capillary flush. You don't need to be a surgeon. By applying a drop of alcohol to the edge of a flickering screen bezel or a non-responsive button, you allow the liquid to wick into the internal contacts through capillary action. The alcohol dissolves the gunk, dead skin cells, pocket lint, adhesive oils that is causing the short circuit or the high resistance connection. Within 60 seconds, the alcohol evaporates, the debris is neutralized, and the signal path is restored. Why does this matter right now? Because as hardware prices soar due to chip shortages and inflation, your old tech is actually gaining value. A functioning 3-year-old iPhone is a $400 asset. A broken one is $0. This $4 hack is the most effective wealth protection tool in your junk drawer. The headlines want you to panic every time your screen flickers. They want you to feel that tech anxiety that drives you to the mall to sign a new 36-month financing contract. But the data tells us to prepare, not to panic. Hardware is more resilient than the marketing suggests. Over the next 14 days, ignore the new product launch emails and watch these 3 specific signals. The trade-in value crash. Watch how fast companies drop the trade-in value of your current device. This is the forced obsolescence clock ticking. Ghost touching. If your screen starts clicking things on its own, don't buy a new one. That is the #1 symptom of contact oxidation, the exact thing our $4 hack solves. The right to repair legislation. Watch the news for parts pairing updates. Corporations are trying to lock the software, so even if you fix the hardware, it won't work. I will be tracking these software locks and showing you how to bypass them in the next video, so make sure you are subscribed. The market wants you to be a consumer. The data tells you to be a fixer. Stay cold-blooded about your finances and stay connected.